you know, they have all the vulnerabilities. They in a migrant woman with an unwanted pregnancy is carrying. She's a case full of all of the vulnerabilities. She's not Irish. She doesn't probably have an Irish passport. She may be at a point where she does, but she may not have an Irish passport. If she's in direct provision, she certainly doesn't have any financial means whatsoever. She may belong to a culture. I mean, I treated women in the UK who had been raped in wars, and they gave birth secretly because their family would have rejected them had they known that they were pregnant, even though it was a forced pregnancy, unfortunately, that came from a war crime. So women live desperate lives sometimes, and and I think there are sub-communities within our own culture where abortion is utterly unacceptable. So these women are dealing with, if they were living in a more compassionate state, they may not, their difficulties may not be as extreme, because we do have situations in psychiatry where sometimes the families don't believe, for example, in psychosis. But we're there to help the patients, so we can say, well, you know, we can bring the families in, we can talk to them, we can explain the situation to them, we can give them the education perhaps that they've never received, and you win people around and you educate people and things move on. But in this situation, there's no possibility of helping the woman who is stranded really by her culture and by our absence of services. There's no way of pulling her to safety. So I think that the absence of services within Ireland, it particularly affects those women.